Hey, Mark, you know that word leadership?
I love that word.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because a lot of people go, ooh, I need to go take a leadership class. But here's the reality. Leadership is not a class. So what is it?
Well, let's talk about that.
Every day is filled with choices. You're here because you're choosing to start with a win. Get ready to be inspired, learn something new, and connect with the Win Nation.
And coming to you from Denver, Colorado, it's Adam Contos, CEO of Remax with Start With a Win. In a very special presentation today, we're going to be talking about leadership. So in the studio with me today, I have producer Mark. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. And I guess we're in a virtual studio, right?
Yeah, it's the virtual one, but it's a great looking virtual studio. So if you are interested in actually watching us, you can head over to our YouTube channel and, watch it or watch from there. And you can get there just by getting on YouTube, type in Adam Contos CEO, boom, page will pop up. You can subscribe, all that fun stuff. But hey, today we're talking about leadership, which I think is a fantastic topic, and it's something that if you are a person who is responsible for other people, whether that's a family or whether that's employees, I think that this is a topic that we need to revisit constantly to remind ourselves. And so I'm very interested to hear what you have to say and talk about as far as leadership goes. So what do you got for us today, Adam?
Okay, well, first of all, people talk about being a leader. They're like, I'm a leader. And let's just kind of throw it out here on the table and look at the hard truth. You're not a leader. There's no such thing as being a leader. Nobody can give you the title and say, congratulations, Mark, you're now a leader. It just doesn't work that way, because leading is not what you are. It's what you do. Okay. So it's a daily practice, a daily activity in how you structure your emotions, how you deal with other people, how you influence, how you carry your attitude, what you do with your ego, all these different things. So we're going to dig into all of this stuff today. But I want to take a look at a couple of quotes here. First of all, what is leadership? Okay, what is leadership? It's getting people to want to do for their reasons what you want them to do. Okay, so think about that. It's you're taking what you need to get done, because ultimately you have a task that needs to be completed. It might be get more sales going in your business. It might be launch a marketing campaign. Who knows what it is? Maybe it's, wash a car. But you want them to do something that you want done, but you want them to want to do it for their reasons and getting them to do that. So it's putting their why behind the results that you need to achieve. And that's not manipulative or that's not, secretive in any way. It's just What you're trying to do is you're trying to find a common cause that you're both working towards,
right? And
get people's attention and devotion to working on that. And here's another one. This is from Tom Landry. Getting people to do what they originally didn't want to do to achieve what they want to achieve. Leadership is not a class. It's a way of life. It's a combination of your attitudes and your actions. So your attitudes and your actions. How do I feel about this and what do I project about it? Am I having an attitude of kindness and generosity and helpfulness? Look at Jesus, for instance. Okay.
Yeah, let's look at him.
For crying out loud, talk about somebody who could influence, right?
Yeah.
Attitudes and actions.
Yeah.
And ultimate sacrifice for the people that he leads. So you look at it and you go, wow, okay. And then you look at, take and look around the room that you're in, and maybe you're listening to this on the treadmill or in your car or sitting in on a couch someplace. How are you leading through your attitudes and actions? and take a step back and put yourself in the shoes of somebody who sees you, who watches you lead through those attitudes and actions. And what are you portraying? Because people will not just follow you based on what you say. They won't. They will follow you based on what they hear and what they experience, the combination of those two things. So leadership is not just this opportunity for you. It is a dedicated responsibility of anybody who's been put in that position. And I take this back to this Aristotle quote that I absolutely love. It was about habits, but it's also about leadership. And Aristotle's quote is, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit." So make your positive leadership a habit. Make it something that you strive for excellence in every day, both verbally as well as visually, and get in front of those you lead. So that's what I've got for you on leadership today, Mark. Hopefully we enlighten some people. We open their eyes a little bit, because growing a business does not work if you don't have leadership. It's not just about sales. You got to lead first in order to get those sales.
I love it. I love it. Hey, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for listening to Start With a Win. If you'd like to ask Adam a question or tell us your Start With a Win story, give us a call, and you can leave us a message at 888-581-4430, and there might be a chance we'll actually play that response on the show. Don't forget to go onto iTunes and subscribe, write a review, and rate the show. And for more great content, head over to startwithawin.com. You can follow Adam on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And remember, start with a win. Adam, I had a question. I think what do you think are some, someone who is an aspiring leader, or someone who is a leader who just wants to be better? What would you say is like a tip, or one thing that they could maybe focus on, in this coming year to be a better leader?
Oh man, they're going to be glad they stuck around, because this is gold here. This is like, this is like platinum. Okay.
Yeah.
This is, I got this piece of advice from my mentor decades ago. So this is from Dave Liniger, the co-founder of Remax. When we first met, he was watching me. I was a SWAT team leader. I ran a SWAT team. I was a SWAT commander. And he watched how I led my troops. And I said, Dave, I want to continue to be the greatest leader I can possibly be. What piece of advice do you have for me? And don't take this very narrowly, because a lot of people listen to this and they're like, all right, I got it. I'm good. He said, Adam, be a sponge. I'm like, a sponge. Be a sponge. Okay, I get it, Dave. I need to go out and soak up as much as I possibly can. He's like, no. That's only half of it. He goes, truly the magic occurs on the back end of that. So you go out and you soak things up every single day. You're always looking to be better, to grow, to learn, things like that. He goes, and then you have to give it back. That is the leadership part. The sponge is not soaking it up. That's great. But it means nothing if you don't wring it out and give it back. Because a sponge, think about it, soaks it up, gives it back. That's what being a leader is about, is giving it back.
Soaking it up, giving it back.
That's it. That's how you help other people get better. And that's truly what leaders do, is help other people maximize their opportunity, maximize their potential.
All right. Hey, guys, thanks for sticking around, for watching us on YouTube. Again, click that subscribe button, that thumbs up, and that bell icon so you get notified every single time a new episode comes out. And until next time, we'll see you when we see you.